Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here's Misi. To the middle. Here's McCollum. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously, effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all five guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Counted from distance.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him at his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's McCollum. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Back to Holmgren. From downtown. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Back to Williams. From the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Blocked. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. He's scoreless. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock is at 3. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And it's good for 2. Williamson's got 6.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Williams on the wing. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. .56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Williams. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. On the wing, Caruso. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got his second basket.
For a 6'3" guard like McCollum, the floater is a must. Just goes right over the shot blockers.
Here's Williams. Good on the jump shot.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Picked by Williamson. McCollum's shot is off. Thunder leading by 8. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Wallace outside. Caruso outside. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Murray. McCollum outside. Oh, deflected. Caruso outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum defends. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
For 3, McCollum. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams grabs the board. Here's McCollum driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, out of a cannon. McCollum left a vapor trail.
Back to Caruso. Lets it fly. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. On the wing, Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5" do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams up top. Give him 8 points now. Pelicans cleared away.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Williamson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Thunder leading by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. 15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Murray. Inside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 6. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Right side Murray. Pass to Olynyk. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Pass to Jones. Dort grabs the miss. So it's Oklahoma City now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the shot goes. Williams has got 13 now.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Jones. Here's Boston. On the wing, Jones. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Williams. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim. Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Holmgren's gotten his 2nd bucket.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
To the middle. To win the run. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
A minute 22 left in the 3rd quarter. An easy 2 on the layup. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Lets it go from the wing. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Here in the 2nd half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Dort for 3. They get it back. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. And it's Boston with the rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Murray, no good. Dort for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. So Dort's got 6 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's
we'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Back to LeBron. Thompson with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Doncic, no good. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And James throws it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet wide open. And another three for Houston.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to James. Cranes the three-pointer. LeBron's got 7 points.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson with it. Thompson is double. Here's Brooks. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Three-pointer, Brooks. Another miss by Houston. Back to Doncic. To the paint. And the dunk by Hachimura.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Green. Thompson from long range. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
And here is Doncic after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
And here's James outside. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. The Rockets making a switch here. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Houston moving the ball around. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. The Lakers trail. Here's James. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
The shot by Thompson, no good. On the wing, James. 12 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 15.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. And can't jump at that if you're the defense, because Smith looking to draw the foul every time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now here's LeBron. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Doncic. And here's Hayes. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here is Smith. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Doncic. Down low. For the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Reeves. He has yet to score. Pass to Hachimura. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 6. To the inside. Thompson is doubled. Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. James looking around. Reeves in the corner. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 6 points.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Shoots it. And it's Whitmore missing. Lakers leading by 3. Here's James. Great touch on the 16-footer. He's got 17.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Eason gets a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. James outside. From outside the arc. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. And here's Thompson. Guarded by Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:20 left to play here in the half. And here's Green outside. And that one is off. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter from deep LeBron. And again, LeBron missing. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet outside. Thompson for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. Over in the corner, Green. To halt the run. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And hey, look, Green can make threes, especially from a shorter corner area.
.20 seconds left to play in the first half. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Green missing. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Good on the triple. Green's got 9. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Doncic. Over Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Stolen by Reeves. James right side. And again, no good by the Lakers. Houston in the lead. Back to Green. The tray. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. 8 points from Amen Thompson.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Doncic feeling it out. Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Over to the left wing. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 8.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Thompson outside. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so here is Houston. A 2-point game. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. And here is Doncic. Pass to Reeves. James left side. Over Brooks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston leading by 5. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now here's LeBron. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. No good from LeBron. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Doncic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly. Back to Green. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, James. Back to Vincent. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter. This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. Pass to Vincent. Takes a 3. James cooking from deep. Here's Eason. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up by 4. And we're coming right back.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Vincent with it. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hachimura. Over Holiday. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Outside Holiday. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. The three for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
The shot's good from Smith.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Vincent. 4 on the clock. Doncic outside. From deep three-point land. Şengün with the rebound. To the inside. Pass to Whitmore. Holiday with the three. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Rockets making a switch here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside, James. Here's Hayes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Thompson misses. Lakers trailed by 5. James crowbars it in.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Pass to Wandale. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And it's Thompson again missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
James, no good. Houston leading by 3. Thompson with the bucket. And that's 17 points from Amen Thompson.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Doncic. Back to LeBron. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Rebound by Smith. Thompson with it. Defended by Reeves. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Doncic. Now James. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Here's Thompson, and stolen by LeBron. Fast break, here we go. Back to Doncic. On the wing, James. Doncic outside. Doncic powers it home.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
They get the rebound. Pass to Landale. Now Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
It's taken away by Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a
Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Beal, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And it's Harden penetrating. Done. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Richards. Going inside. Nice shot by Durant.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Harden from outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Pass to Durant. That three's off the mark. And here's Harden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Harden's got 5 now.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
And it's Harden again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That one drops for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. Outside Booker. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game. Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Porter takes a three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Yeah, guard-like skills and a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
James, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Porter. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And it's Jokic missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Here's Brown. Jokic in the post. And Reeves pulls it down. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Brown. Gordon on the wing. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Jokic outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, standing tall at the arc, Jokic buries it.
James, that's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Doncic on the wing. And the layup falls. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Westbrook outside. Back to Jokic. Now Murray. Still without a bucket. 4-3. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Watson. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Westbrook right side. Saric outside. The 3 is up. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. Now Reeves. Pounded by Westbrook. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Watson. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
The Lakers in the lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Porter. Pass to Strother. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Denver no good. The Lakers lead by 6. And here's Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. Vincent with the ball. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Porter. On the wing, Reeves. No points yet. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Nuggets trail by 6. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Westbrook. Tries again. And Hayes lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porter from outside. The shot no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. To end the drought. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 11. It's James on the wing. Here's LeBron. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Westbrook with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Watson. And again, it's Denver missing. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Doncic uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Westbrook taking his time here. He buries it from three. 5 points in the game.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 14. Now here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Brown. From downtown. Hachimura with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Doncic with the bucket.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And he gets the bucket. Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Back to Vincent. Pass to Doncic. Wide open look. And it falls all over the rim and in. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And that concludes the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Lakers lead by 14. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Doncic right side. Over Murray. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 18.
It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We're in Georgia. The Hawks are playing before their hometown crowd here in Atlanta. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Now Daniels, after the missed three from Trae Young.
Come on.
Pass to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Young outside. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, Bane. After the missed three from Trae Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Jackson. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Here's Daniels. There's the drive.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. The Grizzlies on offense. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
They grabbed their own miss. No good on that one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is off. The Hawks trail it. Pass to Young. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. And so here's Atlanta. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Hawks again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Young with the steal. Pass to LeVert. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Count the basket.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
And here is Johnson. Back to Young. Johnson outside. Here's LeVert. Still yet to score. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Young.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up. That one misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Young. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bain. Here's Aldama. That one doesn't go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Here's Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Hawks passing it around. Pass to Man. Puts up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. The Grizzlies making a switch here. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
The offensive rebound. The 3. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's LeVert. Still without a basket. Drills the three-pointer.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And the shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rizachet wide open. Pass to LeVert. Here's Mann. Tries again. They get the rebound. Now here's LeVert. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Trains the three-pointer.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Bane. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Young. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant drives in. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Pass to Mann. The kick out to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Morant outside. That one good for 2. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
To the inside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Young outside. From downtown, it's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Okongwu. Young outside. Here's the screen. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, LeVert. Grizzlies with the rebound. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Got it up. And so that brings the first half to a close. Grizzlies lead by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that game?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Grizzlies have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Edey, and that one Good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Wells after the basket by Atlanta. Morant with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 15 points.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Young inside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 12 points for him.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
Here's Risacher. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's Morant with the drive. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 15. The Hawks working the ball around. It's stolen by Capella. Down low. Pass to Daniels. Jacks up a three. Edey with the rebound. And so here's Memphis. Back to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And it's Morant missing. The Hawks trail by 17. Risacher with it. Over Bain. Misses off the right iron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. On the wing, Johnson. There's the three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 17. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Morant. Here's Niang. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And here's LeVert. He has 6. Good on the shot. LeVert's got 8 points.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. With the drive, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
The Hawks trail by 9. Aston Niang. Here's Krejci. And he banks in the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Grizzlies call timeout. So both teams. Changing it up here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis' head coach had some words for the team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Young outside. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Over to the left wing. Pass to Daniels. Young with the ball. Guarded by Bain. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Left side Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Young, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Edey gets the bucket.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And a wide open look for Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Johnson draws the double. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. That's tipped. Back to Daniels. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And clearly, we will not.
And it's a great finish! Oh,
Oh, my.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
and so here's Memphis following the three by Atlanta. And that one's good. Morant.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Edey. And the
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Pass to Doncic. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Butler. Rebounded by LeBron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Curry's shot is off. Here's James. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Left side Butler. Rejected by James.
Big time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Moody from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Hayes. James outside. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Moody. Out to James. Hachimura, right side. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doncic has got 5 points.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Curry. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher. Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 4-point game. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, B.A., to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Now here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. The Lakers with another miss. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Green. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Butler. They set a pick. Shots blocked. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Vincent. Book it off the crossover.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Lynn. Outside Reeves. Here's Connect. Now here's Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Butler outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Curry at the rim. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Hachimura outside. Over Kuminga. Down low. Vincent outside. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Vincent's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
We talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Offensive rebound. And here's Reeves outside. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. The Warriors lead by 6. From the baseline. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. To the inside. Looney through contact.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Connect. Butler covering. Count it for Vincent.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Now Kuminga. The 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Kuminga's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Curry with a steal. Throws it up high. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with a three. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And Kuminga throws it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. It's good.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Looney. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Hachimura. Defended by Podziemski. And here's Connect outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Reeves. Pass to Connect. Fades back. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 11. Left side, Podziemski. Looney inside with 2 seconds left. And Looney with the slam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to post. And here's Kuminga. They set the screen. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Green to the middle. Post. A two-handed power slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Over to the left wing. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron buries a three.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Moody. Five on the clock. It's stolen by James. It's a one-on-one situation. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Moody. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 12. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Pass to Green. Right side, Payton. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Warriors lead by 13. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Moody. Now Payton. He's covered by Reeves. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Post shot, no good. Lakers trail by 13. For 3. And it's James with the 3. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Stephen Curry, what a shot maker.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The Warriors lead by 12. Pass to Moody. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. A deep 3. Curry's shot is off. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Here's Post. Good on the bucket. Post has got 4 points in the quarter.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
They get the rebound. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Butler's got 8 points.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back to James. The fader. From the corner, James with the stroke.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, and it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Curry with a steal. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. That'll count. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Doncic. The layup off target.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Butler. Over Doncic. Rebound, the Lakers. James with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Looney. Butler with the ball. Butler going in strong. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
And James gets it to go. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Up top, Podziemski. Over Reeves. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Podziemski's got his first basket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's James. Looney grabs a miss. And the Warriors with possession here. Back to Butler. Fires the three. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Payton. Pass to Looney. Outside Payton. Now here's Butler. Just 5 to shoot. From 20 feet. That's good on the jumper.
A guy like Butler will do whatever he has to find points. He always makes the effort out there on the floor.
James outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That free throw good from James. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Leading by 12. Oh, here comes Jimmy.
Yeah, got up to speed and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Oh, stolen by Payton. It's offline from half court.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
The shot by James, no good. The Warriors lead by 16. Moody from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For three, James. Pure from three-point range. James has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Warriors.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
Oh, wow!
That did not just...
Kidding me?
That just happened.
Oh!
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Hachimura from long range. He drops it from range. It's stolen by Doncic. Releases from 15. And again, it's the Lakers. Golden State with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Butler can't get it to go. It's stolen by Green. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's James. Launches a three. The rebound by Moody. Green for three. Connects from downtown.
The smarts there shown by Draymond Green. He realized it was his turn to fire one up. Cashes in.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Butler on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Shake Milton.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Butler hits them both. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 5 ticks left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.